it's me. Here's this thing, because you couldn't see it last night. We are off to the office. I am up late and I spent some time cleaning my room because it's the last day that I'm in that room, and so I'm late for the office, but here we go. We're off. And that's where I get breakfast sometimes. That's a pretty cool coffee shop. They have regulars and stuff, and now that I've been there a couple times, they like talk to me and ask me questions like, am I from Russia? And if I'm not from Russia, why am I not cold? It's cool. I also like that place because it's like right across the street from the church, and it's small and it gets busy, so they sit you with strangers and you get to talk to people, which is fun. Okay, so I just had like a 2-hour conversation with a Korean guy that was born in Japan and raised in America, and he went to talk to Pastor Bill and Pastor Zakayo about Africa and about his life, and I got roped into the conversation because I was sitting there, and we had a great conversation. He's got some contacts in India. Well, he knows of some people that have contacts in India, so he's helping me out with that, and we had lunch and I helped him out with just some prayer practices and things so that he can talk with God and hear his voice and discern some things in his life, and so it's been good, and now I really have to get back to video archiving because that took a lot of time. Alright. Oh, and there's a guy at lunch that is very much hitting on me. Very awkward at times. Yeah. I specified this, but the guy I was having lunch with was not the guy that was hitting on me. The guy that's hitting on me I've had lunch with before. When I sit with the guys, he's one of the guys. I think I might have to go back to the girls' table. So, Pastor Zakayo and I helped Pastor Bill move some stuff over to the Boaz room. People keep donating stuff like all the time. It's kind of really neat, actually. It's pretty cool. We had, this time they were like this giant, like, 3-foot tall nutcrackers, which I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with, but they're pretty cool. Tripped going up the stairs. Really have to stop with the tripping on the stairs thing. Anyhow, so we were off to go pack and clean the room and the apartment so that when the other people come, it's clean and nice for them. And then we have a special prayer meeting tonight for North Korea, so I'm gonna go to that as well. So, see you then. It started snowing, like, as soon as I put my camera away. So cool! So if you get coffee at the place between my house and the church on church campus, they put little bunnies. It's so cute. Okay, so the apartment is clean and postcards have been written and we're gonna go out to dinner. So this is the random stuff that comes with dinner. Ooh, yum. It boils. So that's where I eat when I want Korean food, which is hilarious because the ladies that work there are Chinese and the guy that owns the place is Japanese. But the food is Korean and it's very, very good. Yay! Just had a really pleasant conversation with a complete and total stranger whose son is apparently a bio something or other major at Seoul University. Anyhow, we get to go in the big church. Okay, so it's not in the big church. I have far too much going on. I can't figure out what building I'm supposed to be in. I don't know what building I'm supposed to be in. I've tried the little chapel. I'm trying the big chapel. I tried the Boaz building. They sent me to the other room. I've got no idea. Here we go. Okay, so it was the Boaz building. I'm just really early, maybe? Hey, so that was rather intense. We watched this video that was a secret video that a man took in North Korea in one of the towns that you're not supposed to go in. And he's actually a refugee. He left North Korea and went to China, and then he's been slipping back in to get video, which is completely and totally illegal, and he could get seriously killed for doing that. but it showed these orphaned children. Their parents died of starvation for the most part, and now they're starving as well. And they don't have shoes, and they are taking grains of rice off the ground, which is covered in mud, and they're being pushed away, like, just for taking someone else's leftovers. Nobody else even wanted it. And that was hard to watch. And then we all prayed about it, and we prayed about the people there, and for their help and their ability to see God's love. And we prayed about the missionaries that are going. There's only certain places where the missionaries are allowed to go, and humanitarian aid people are allowed to go. And so there are some cities that are better than other cities, but you're not allowed to travel in North Korea, even when you're North Korean, from city to city. You have to stay where you are. And it's hard for me to even imagine that. I mean, like, for America, it's like, whatever, I want to travel around the world, I want to go to 6 different countries, I can do that. And, like, even this morning I was sort of annoyed that, like, the internet here is different than the internet in the United States. Like, you can't watch certain videos, and, like, Hulu doesn't work and stuff like that. Not that I have time to watch Hulu anyway, but it doesn't work. But like, they can't even go to the next town. Like, let alone get internet or anything else, for that matter. Nothing can get out, nothing can go in. And that's mind-boggling to me. And then Pastor Bill stood up and he told us about Iwi's desire to do awareness school, just a school to raise awareness about North Korea and about what's going on there and what has happened and why the situation is the way it is, how it got that way, and how we can help and make it not that way. And the need to communicate with the main church, with Yangnak church. And he's asked for prayer about that, so if you guys could pray for that, that would be good. And wanting to do another mission trip. They did a mission trip last year up through China, and then down, 6 or 7 of them went down into North Korea, and I talked with one of them about his experience in North Korea, and of course they were in one of the little towns that you're allowed in, which isn't as bad as the towns that you're not allowed in, but it's still pretty bad, and the communication being shut down is amazing. Like, he even talked about having to remove things from his Facebook and his Twitter before he went, because he knew that the government would look at his web pages and stuff, and so that's I mean, I know I've heard about it before, and I didn't think it would be different to hear about it here, but we're not all that far from North Korea here, and to meet people that have been there and to see the video of the places you're not supposed to go, it's a little different. And so that was tonight. Hey. So, who is God tonight? Or today? Who have I seen him to be today? Today, through talking with the gentleman at lunch, and not the one that was sitting on me, but the other one, and through this whole North Korea prayer thing, and at the restaurant even today, trying to talk to the people there, there's been this recurring theme of trying to be heard and trying to say what needs to be said. And I think
that maybe what God is saying today is that He's communicative. He talks to us, and we can hear Him, and we can talk to Him, and there is no restriction in talking to God. So today, God is communicative. Oh, if you guys want to get involved, there's this guy named Gabe, and he's a minister here. I met him actually the second day I was in Korea, and he does ministries with North Korea. I think I talked about him that day. But his website will be either down there or over there, somewhere around my face. And it'll be a link. You can just click on it, and you can send water and light and rice to North Korea. Yep.